So I was on the bike, just doing the bike, and he would like finish something. Ba 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 ba. Boom, get up, go to his next one. Ba 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 ba. Go to his next one. Ba 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 ba. And I was at the bike for like 40 minutes maybe.
Oh dang!
And he was still going crazy. And I'm like, well, I mean, Destiny's kind of telling me to go home. I might as well just go home. So that was that. But he was like a huge dude.
Dang, no rest either.
No, bro, he was going at it.
That's wild.
I went last week to do my 7 miles I still had. And freaking there was 2 guys in there. They weren't doing anything. They were just working out kind of. And then they left pretty as soon as I got in there. I was doing the bike, watching a show, and then this guy comes in. He like sets up his thing. There's like it's a really small gym, but there's like a grass strip, like a turf strip, so you can do like the sled and stuff. And he like set something up for that, and then I don't even know what he does. He does, no joke, like a 5-minute thing, and then he leaves. And I was like, oh, this is my corner eye. I can see him doing push-ups, and I'm like, but like really,
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, and he just leaves. I was like, oh, okay,
could do that at home.
Yeah, it was weird, but I do like the piece of the gym by myself.
That's good. Yeah. That's probably one of the best things, to be honest. I don't know. The more I think about it, because we've had the gym equipment at our place, and I'm like, dang. I always say, I'm like, I'll have it there and I'll actually work out, but I don't really do it. But now that I actually have like a whole thing, I don't know. I kind of feel like setting up the tent again and doing it, just in case. But I'm like, I'm already paying for a gym membership. I don't know. Sometimes it's just
conflicted.
Yeah. Now, if I had like a whole setup at the house, like I don't got anything for like the bike, or I got a little walking treadmill. But I was like, the bike comes in clutch, bro.
Heck yeah. I did 7 miles in like 30 something, 40 minutes.
Yes, bro.
Can't do that walk.
So no, so clutch. So I got like, I think I did 6 miles this week. I did 6 miles. Oh, because I walked one too though. It feels like today's literally Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
Or to be honest, it even feels like Sunday.
It throws me off too. I'm like, when from my schedule change. Damn. I'm burnt, bro. That Chili's hit me hard. I did eat a little burger. Not gonna front. By half of it, I was so full. I've eaten really well this week. I'm not gonna front.
That's good.
Did really good. I like meal prepped some steak, just put some white rice, and I have some like lettuce. Slap that in there, some cheese. That's it. Just eat that like every day this week.
And I've been eating ground beef. Oh, it gets boring at times. It was last week was ground turkey, white rice, and veggies. This week is just, instead of ground turkey, ground beef. But
yeah, I did chicken last week, steak this week. Well, steak ain't cheap. Can't be doing that every week.
Nope.
That's a rough thing. But what was I saying?
I think it was the gym thing. About the bikes.
Bikes are awesome.
Man.
Wait, what the heck was I going to say? I definitely went on a tangent. I forgot. Went to Chili's. Stomach hurts. That's where my transit started.
Oh.
Oh, well. We can start the pod. There ain't Phillip here today, guys. Unless you haven't noticed, he ditched us.
For real, he hates us.
We kicked him off. We killed him.
New hosts.
I guess we can count. I'll count. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Bam! Oh my gosh. We need Phillip.
Yep.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome.
We're your brothers from another mother's. Riquis Ivan. Just ain't the same.
No.
Phillip's dead.
Hates us.
He's not dead, but he was busy today. Happy 4th of July. Yep. I know you're going to see this in like August, but happy 4th of July, guys. Happy 250, America.
Yo, America. Let's do the eagle.
I'm already at an eagle sound. Have you been good? It's been a while.
Yeah,
bit, kind of.
This week's been rough. Not gonna lie. Last week was really good, man. This week has not been it.
Yeah, you hit your peak last week, and now you're
literally
your valley.
Yo, literally. That's literally it, bro. That's exactly it. Man, it's been crazy. And then on my way here, like I told you, I got freaking pulled over. Thank God it was just a warning, but I was like,
they almost got him.
Literally, they almost got me. But yeah. And I don't really post much because I don't got social media, but I was like, man, I'm like, this week was already not going good. Just add salt to the dang wound, man. What the heck is going on?
Oh, freak.
Struggling, bro. Struggling. You?
Man, I just go through like nothing weeks, I feel like sometimes. But that like bums me out. Because I know they're not nothing weeks. But yeah. It's still kind of like, what did I do? I don't think I've done anything. Well, I've worked Monday through Thursday, so it's different. What did I do last week? Last week I went to Disney Springs to buy Uniqlo. Dropped this shirt. Well, they dropped this shirt like early in the month, my Snorlax shirt, and then they dropped kind of like an anime ones where they show like a comic strip of a certain anime, and I bought a Naruto one. On the front, it's like him, and on the back, it's like the 9 tails spinning around him. But it's from, I think it's from when. Do you remember Naruto and Sasuke fighting Haku, which is the girl with the mask with the ice? She has ice like power. She makes like the ice mirrors thing.
When that's like the first.
Yeah, like that's like the first like 10 episodes, which is crazy. Whenever we're watching that, but
I thought it was a guy. I thought that was a kid.
It is a dude. Okay. Sorry, I did say girl.
Yeah,
deceiving.
That's a girl. Yeah,
it is deceiving. She's beautiful. He's beautiful.
Yeah, I think that what's that dude's name? The one that he was with?
Zabuza.
Yeah. He's probably a pedophile.
Maybe.
That kid was in love with him, bro.
That's true. He did die for him.
Yeah.
Literally. You kind of blew my mind there. I just never thought about it like that. What kind of crazy things was he up to?
For real.
Why is he dressed like a woman? Why was she in that forest dressed like a girl? Picking flowers.
That was
damn.
What is it called when they do that to? What is it called?
Is it like when they kidnap them?
Yeah, but there's like they
love them. They love your kidnappers.
Yeah, but
Stockholm syndrome. That's what I say about Sasuke.
No, when people do like to it's not really young people either. It's
groom them.
Yes, it's grooming him. That's exactly what Zabuza was doing. That's why Itachi's a legend, bro. He had to stop that.
He did it. He's a hero. I'm gonna kill my whole clan too. Stop all these guys. Oh, freak. But anyways, yeah, I bought those shirts. I was like, that's cool. I saw Toy Story 5 for Ivan Media Day. Quick review. Very good.
I need to get back to watching movies now. To be honest, I still have that. I got the Regal Pass, but because I don't have my card updated. It's not up there.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, do I really want to do that? I haven't been to the movies. To be honest, those first 3 months I had, it was like a waste. Like I only used it once.
It'd be like that for things though.
But I was like, dang, now I really have nothing to do. So I was just like, I might as well just keep it and watch all the movies that are coming out, especially too. But I don't know. Right now is that I need to get back in that mode again, man.
Yeah.
Learn how to be me.
Yeah. No, I feel you, bro. You got to find yourself. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, that's why I use movies for. It's like just my little distraction away from everything, which was good. I needed that for a while. So yeah, Toy Story 5 went with Destiny. It was fun. I teared up a little bit.
Really?
It's a weird, bro. It's different when you have like a kid too, because it was about the kid having like tablet and her deciding to not, whether or not to, she's trying to fit in with other people to make friends and stuff, but she's super shy.
Oh, okay.
And she was using the tablet to like make friends that way, even though her friends wasn't like really messing with her like that. So it's kind of sad because I was like, man, I hope Enzo isn't like that. I kept putting it in Enzo's shoes. I was like, freak. How can we like help this? How can we prevent it and stuff? But yeah,
Dang.
It's good. It's not, it's not 1, 2, or 3, but it is better than 4, in my opinion.
I don't even remember watching 4.
4?
How bad it was. That was the one when they were at the daycare, right?
No, that was 3. 4 is like when Woody kind of disbands from the group. He's like trying to help other toys.
Is that when they brought the spoon?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I honestly don't remember either. I just remember from picking up from 5.
Yeah, dang. I need to rewatch them. There's so many things I need to watch. I even want to watch
peak movies July right now.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can keep on. Wait, what are we trying to rewatch?
No, not rewatch. I'm trying to watch. Is Harry Potter, but
dude, I'm trying. Oh, I want to too because I watched my first one. I watched like a long time ago. Actually, funny story. They put it in school one time,
really,
but in kids' church. Funny enough, Destiny's uncle was like a teacher there, and he told a story of a kid that he teaches. He told a story of one of his students that had nightmares of the ghost things from Harry Potter. And it's because he watched the movie or he had the book too and stuff like that. And those like ghost spirit things were like scaring him a lot. Like he thought he saw them in his room and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And he told us that in church. So I was like, freak, I can't watch this movie. So I didn't watch the movie in class. Every time they put it in class, I had my head down the whole time. I was like, I'm not watching this crap. Fast forward, my friends took me. I watched the second to last movie. And then I tried watching it maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. And there's a part where there's a snake and he like commands the snake, but he talks in a weird like in like its language like and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh,
so I was like, I'm not watching this. Yeah. So I was like, okay. I had watched like 3 or 4 movies, but I don't even remember any of them. But I do want to rewatch it because it is cool. And I did enjoy watching them up until that part.
Yeah. I heard because Adrian was the one that told me. And I think I've seen when I had social media that they kind of compared him to Naruto. Like he has a mark of him. It's like he has. Someone just threw that, and I was like, that's cool. That's funny. I guess to think about it that way. And I think it was in regards to because he likes that girl, but the girl likes the other dude. Yeah, and he's like, bro, this is exactly like Naruto. I was like, huh, I didn't think about that.
That is funny.
But I don't know. I just can't do. Same thing with old animes, like watching those super old things, bro. I'm like, that's a struggle, man. I know the newer movies, I'll be like cool with it, but like those
you can't do
ones,
graphics.
No.
One Piece is really hard. I mean, they're releasing One Piece.
Really?
Yeah. They like updated the graphics. So it might be your chance to jump in.
Maybe. Start now.
I think in 2027.
By the time I hit 40, I'll be able to.
Yeah, you'll finally catch up.
Oh,
that's funny. Yeah, but what else have I watched? What else do you want to watch?
To be honest, I'm hyped for that Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yep.
Odyssey coming out in a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, already.
It's the 17th, I think. I gotta get my tickets. That might be a solo movie for me, unless you guys want to go.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
As long as, I mean, I don't know. It depends if I get the Regal Pass again. Because I also thought about, instead of doing the Regal Pass, I'm not saying I wouldn't go to the movies by myself, because most likely that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I also thought about getting a Universal Pass.
I'm saving that.
I would go by myself.
I told Destiny, I'm like, I'm not getting a Disney Pass this year. When I'm ready, though, I think I'm gonna do the switch to Universal for 1 year.
Yep. That's what I'll do. I to be honest, I don't care going alone there. It probably wouldn't be as fun, but I love roller coasters and single riders. I'll get on the ride really quick.
It's a good like I'm bored. Let me just do something kind of thing.
Today, I would have done that. If we wouldn't have done this, bro. To be honest, my boss called me in the morning. He's like, are you busy? I'm like, no, I'm not really. He's like, do you think you can come and open up? He went to work, but forgot his keys.
Oh,
he's like, I'm not trying to go back to the house to get the keys, like drive 45 minutes. And I was like, And before that, I was like, dang, I should just go to work. Like, I'm not doing nothing. And then he tells me that, and he gave me some money too, just to go open the door up for him, which I was like, I worked. I guess. I literally got ready to work, and I was like, do I really want to be here? Like, and I was like, nah, not really.
Dude, it's never worth it, bro.
Nah. It would have been cool because what I would have got just would have been like straight cash.
That's true. Yeah, the money would have been good, but
yeah. But I thought about it. I did the math, and I was like, if I would have done the full 8 hours, I definitely would have done it. But it was 12 already, and I was like, I probably would have done like 3-5 hours. Yeah. Not really worth it. I was like, nah. I just went home instead.
So he gave you the day off?
Yeah, he gave us the day off. Yeah. And then no one was working today. He just went in because he didn't have nothing to do.
Bro.
Yeah. He forgot his keys.
Yeah.
And I have the keys for the office and stuff. So he's like, do you mind coming open up? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like 10 minutes away. He's like, I'll compensate you too. I was like, okay, cool. I thought it was just gonna be like $20. He gave me $60. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. That filled my tank up today. $65. That's nice. I already put $5 in myself.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yep.
Hold up. I did prep something, but
cool.
Is he asleep? Enzo has my tablet, which I have my stuff on.
Ooh.
Now I can wing it.
I have been getting into going to the shooting range a lot more lately.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. My younger brother, Julian, he's been lending me his AR. So
random.
Yeah. Well, he's not here. He's in Tennessee because they're building a Buc-ee's over there. Yeah, he works with my dad, so they're building a Buc-ee's in Tennessee. So he's usually over there all the time.
Yeah.
And I told him because I went to go to the range with some friends, and I was like, I got my own pistol. And when it's like 1 or 2 people, I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, dang, like it was like gonna be 4 or 5 of us, and I was like, dang, I'm like, just to share one pistol. I'm like, then I asked him, he's like, yeah, he's like, just go take my ARs, and I got them. So much fun, dude. So much fun. It's gotten to the point where now I'm thinking about getting my own AR. Shout out to Evamar. I've been talking with him about it. So him, my younger brother, and then one of my boys.
Yeah.
But especially because of 4th of July sales, I've been so close to getting something, but I was like, you know what? I need to sell my PC first.
That's the route you're going for it?
Yeah. I don't use a PC, dude. Yeah. I don't use it at all. So I was just like, man, I need to get rid of it.
Yeah, getting rid of the PC and the Xbox.
Yeah, literally. But I don't touch them.
Yeah.
I thought the PC was like, maybe it'll work out if because I also thought about going back to school, but I was like, I don't know for what. And it's cool to have just a computer just to have it.
Just have it.
Then I think it was Phillip that said that, like, you might as well just have a laptop that's like $500, $800 than a PC like $2,000 or whatever. I was like, but the other reason was because of GTA 6.
Yeah,
true. So that seems like it's never coming out. Keeps getting delayed.
Did it get delayed? They released some things for it.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought it should have been out by now.
Oh, I mean, it should not. That's true, but I think they put another date. I mean, confirm with you before you make decisions.
Yeah, I mean, and still, I still don't even. I don't know. I don't be playing that much.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you.
It's not even worth it.
That's why I kind of want to trade in the Xbox.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I still don't play much solo games, but I don't know, the fact that they're remastering that Zelda game. And I like a lot of the Mario stuff that the Switch has.
They're good solo games. It's just like,
or in general, like whenever we do, like
when people come over and stuff, it's really handy, bro.
It's a lot better to play. No, it's a lot better to play because on the Xbox is actual, like, you have to be into gaming, like, because I only play FIFA, Rocket League, COD, or things like that. And the other one, Mario Party, they have like a bunch of games that anyone can play. Like you don't even have to know how to play it, or Mario Kart or all that stuff.
Exactly.
It's more fun to play.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I have been thinking about switching to the Switch.
I think Sarai got her Switch.
Did she?
I think so.
Dang.
I need to ask like how it is. Because I really want one, not gonna lie.
I think I think was it you that said that they made it a little bit more pricey? Or
yeah, I think so. I could have been. I saw it, but I don't think maybe they did it because I looked at the thing and it's still kind of like the same bundle because it's the original. I thought it was gonna go up like $50 more. That's from what I read, but I looked the other day, maybe like a week ago, and they're like it's still the same price. One with a game is $500.
Oh,
so GTA 6 they have pre-orders up right now.
That's what it was. Pre-orders came up, so I don't know. That might be cool, but again,
I haven't played one GTA game ever.
No?
Nah, bro. You know how strict my parents are. They would never let me play that game.
Same with mine.
Yeah.
No, it don't matter.
They're like, that's true, yeah. But I feel like I'm so behind on everything. I don't even watch like, I watch a lot of things, but I don't watch like people play. I watch people play games, but I don't watch them with the people that played GTA 5 and stuff. I never got into it, really.
The only ones I would watch is the Sidemen.
Yeah.
Or
I would watch them, yeah.
Sidemen or I forgot they used to be called, I think the Crew or whatever. Like KYR Speedy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was like my high school days. That was hilarious.
That's funny.
But yeah, now to be honest, I don't know. It's tough, and like my friend group, we don't really play that much games anymore. So I was like, well, the only time I'd get a video game, bro, is to play with someone. I can't really play solo.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I got the Xbox to play with everyone, but
I don't know how Phillip does it, dude. Playing Apex?
No. His brain must be mushed.
Solo?
Mushed up.
Ranked?
Bro. Yeah.
No.
Phillip is hilarious, though. He's like full on conversating with everyone,
I know,
too. It's so funny.
I guess that's the way he is, bro. I can't do it. Nah. I still be struggling, even playing with my friends. I'm like, it pisses me off. And I'm like, random people would just piss me off even worse. I'm like, I can't do rank like that, dude. You have to have Phillip has patience.
Yeah.
That's what I need. But I don't want to get tested. So that's how I felt. Did I tell you guys this last time? We shot two Sundays ago, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't, because last week, bro, like you said, that was my peak. I had like an amazing week. Friday, I had like a little moment where I felt like true peace and like happiness, bro. Like I was literally crying of tears. Like I had tears of joy.
The heck?
Yeah, bro. And I was just like, man, this like feels amazing. And I was like, I literally laughed because for a minute, bro, I'm like, these last weeks, even before this past recent week, have just been rough. And I was like, man, I'm like, God, like just show me like moments of peace or just fill me up and all that stuff, bro. And sometimes it seems like he's not listening.
Yeah.
So that day, like when it happened, I was just like, dang, I'm like, he is listening. It's just, I don't know. But it felt good. And I was like, man, I don't want nothing to ruin this. Get back to my office, immediately get transferred a phone call, and the customer was just like cussing left and right. And I was just like, dang, I'm like, what the heck happened here? In my head, I'm like, God, I didn't ask you to test my patience.
Yeah.
When I was telling someone, they're like, that wasn't God, though. That was the enemy trying to steal your joy. Because that's what he does. And I was like, that's true. I didn't think about it like that.
Good
but yeah, man. That week was a good week last week. And then this week just went downhill.
It's okay, bro. That's life, man. You're gonna have your ups and next week could be beautiful.
I hope so. I'm praying on it. I'm really praying on it.
Let me see if he's asleep. If he's asleep, if not, I'll wing it.
Cool.
I think this could be fun.
Let's go.
All right. Basically, I thought it would be funny, fun, informative if I do like a IJR version of Bible stories.
Okay.
So this is the IJR version of I thought we could do like just either like really cool stories or really fun stories or really popular ones. Kind of like dumb it down, I guess. And I thought I really like Samson, so that's what we're gonna do with today.
Cool.
I was prepping this morning, and then Phillip said he's not gonna come, so I stopped halfway through, and then I finished reading it when I got home from lunch. Oh, this is where it stemmed from was last week episode you guys haven't seen yet, but or maybe you would have by now. But when you guys are saying you only read through like Genesis so far.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not like trying to belittle you guys. Like the fact you're even doing it is very amazing. Mm-hmm. But I told Phillip this. I'm pretty sure I've told you this too. But I've read a lot of the Bible when I was younger because I didn't like the Pente preaching. It was like too much for me. So instead of like kind of listening to what he was preaching about, I would just read the Bible. Oh, so every Sunday I would read I read a lot, but I wasn't studious with. I wasn't studying. Yeah. I was just reading, so I don't remember a lot. But I have read like a good maybe 90% of it of the Bible. But I can confirm I have not read Psalms all the way through because it's just like, what am I reading kind of thing.
A bunch. Dang, so you would probably know most stories if you hear about it.
Yeah, if people bring it up, I could maybe be like, oh yeah, I've heard of that kind of thing.
Like there's certain stories I never heard of, and I was like, dang, like,
yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, I didn't study them, so obviously I don't know. I just like vaguely remember a lot because this is years ago. Years like this. It took me years to read. It was just Sunday, and then however long his preaching was, that was my time to read.
Kind of thing. So you literally just read.
I would literally just read. Yeah, I wouldn't read at home, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I just started at Genesis, like blah 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 blah, and then I mean, as I got older, I would be like, you know what, I'm gonna read the books before the New Testament, because those are like super small. I'm like, those books don't get love. I'll show them some love, so I'll read them. I think I've done that for that, and then I did it when I was reading, like kind of towards the end of the New Testament, which is like Corinthians, Timothy, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, kind of Peter, so 1st and 2nd Peter, things like that. Those books, same thing. They're shorts. They're like kind of letters to cities or governments and stuff like that. So I read those, things like that, like the random things throughout my life. That's how I kind of read the Bible. But same thing. I never studied it or anything. Just kind of read through. So this is Samson. You know Samson. Yes or no?
I think so.
What you know?
Samson. Isn't that the strong dude?
Yeah, strong dude.
Yeah, so long hair dude.
Long hair guy, yes.
Yeah. And I think it's crazy. These are the little things I've heard. It was like, I don't know the full thing, but I think like the girl he liked was like part of like the enemies or whatever, and they're trying something to get rid of his strength, and she was trying hard to figure out what it was.
Yeah. So that's like the climax of the story.
Yeah.
There's like a bit in the beginning. Basically, the very beginning, his mom and dad, his mom couldn't have kids. Very similar to Jesus. So an angel came down to her and she's like, hey, you're going to get pregnant. You're going to have a kid. And you're going to make sure that this kid never puts a razor to his head, like never cuts his hair. Damn, I wish I had my notes because I had it like, there's some little bits that were kind of, I was reading the NIV version. I'm in Judges 13, by the way, for anyone listening, reading.
Judges. I
13.
like this. This is cool.
Yeah, IJR version. Oh yeah, but I was reading NIV on my tablet and I'm on NLT on my phone. Anyways, NIV had a part where it's like, and that was awesome. And I was like, what?
Which part?
I don't know. It was like in the beginning. And I was like, what? It like really threw me off. So I'm in the beginning. This is the dad's name, Manoah. Never named. It's funny because they never named the women in this, except the woman that like was trying to get him to cut his hair and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah. So the angel came to her, was like, these are your instructions, be a good pregnant woman. Don't eat anything you're not supposed to. Don't drink wine, stuff like that. And make sure when your kid's born that he never cuts his hair kind of thing. Blah 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 blah. Her husband, they were like, she told her husband, and then like the husband's like trying to, I don't know, like confirm that. I mean, it's crazy if your wife came up to you and is like an angel, is like told me these instructions kind of thing. So I guess it's kind of like, let me see it. So they like pray to God, and God's like, send the angel back so I can talk to him. And the angel comes back and they talk to him.
Wow.
And he's like trying to like confirm, or like they still like don't believe he's an angel, because he's like, come hang out with us, have dinner with us. And the angel's like, no, I'm not gonna eat. I'll hang out with you guys, but I'm not gonna eat with you guys, kind of thing. And then I guess at the end, this has nothing to do with Samson, but I guess at the end, like at the story, they offered like an offering to God. They sacrificed something, and the angel, who they think's, I guess, like a person, even though they're telling him something crazy like that, like stood in the fire of it and ascended to heaven, kind of thing. Oh, and they're like, oh wow, like there was an angel. What are we doing? And even still, he's like, the husband's like, we're gonna die now. We just saw God, kind of thing. Because I don't know if you know, but like when Moses went up to the mountain, he this is so vague and wrong, but either God opened up the heavens, kind of thing, and he saw 3 figures, and I think that blinded him from seeing those things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like this is, I think there's another story like that too. You know, you're just seeing something so powerful, it just like kind of blinds you.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of like, maybe he thought it was gonna happen. He's like, I just saw God, I'm gonna die now. And the wife is like, bro, he could have killed us if he wanted to. But yeah, that's kind of the beginning of it. How Samson was born. So if you go to, that's 13. That's the gist of 13. So 14. Samson's older. He sees a girl. He's like, dang, I want to marry her. And he goes to her parents, like, I want to marry this girl, but she's a Philistine. He was in a group that's against the Philistines. They were kind of like at war, at battle with each other. And dad's like, can't she like marry someone in our kind of clan, our kind of group? He's like, I really want to marry this girl, so go get her for me, Dad. And so they go. This is like the first kind of showing of his strength. He's walking and to go see her. All of a sudden, a lion comes out and like tries to attack him. And then the Bible says that the Holy Spirit came over him. And what he does, he just grabs the lion, rips him in half.
Dang.
Like that's the strength he's showing. That's like the first kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he doesn't tell anyone that he did that. A little bit later, he goes to see her again. He sees the carcass of the lion that he killed, but there's like bees in it, and they like made like a whole hive with honey in it. Dang. He just like grabs the honey, eats it. He goes to his parents, he gives them some of the honey too. They're like, what the heck? But it's like off his hand and stuff like that. And that why was that important? Blah, 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 blah. It was a young goat. He bit it as easy, but yeah. And Samson is very pleased. Later, he returned to the wedding. He scooped some of the honey into his hands and ate it along the way. He gave some to his father and his mother, and they ate it. But he didn't tell them it was from the carcass. Okay, now there's the wedding. They're gonna throw a party for Samson and his girl. And then like 30 guys that they're kind of like Samson's party, I guess. That they come with him. They give him company. I don't think they're like actually his friends. It's kind of like, it's like they hired friends for him pretty much. But he's like, oh, this is why the honey is important. He's like, I have a riddle for you. And if you figure it out, I'll give you 30 fine linen, and I'll give you clothes pretty much. But if you guys can't solve it, you guys have to give me 30 pieces of clothing of your finest. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
And he has like, they have like a week. They pretty much can't figure it out at all. And so they go to his wife and they're like, I need you to go to Samson and tell him to tell us the answer to this riddle. And then she tries. I think she tries. She kind of like guilt trips him into telling him. Because like, if you go to 16, his wife,
you hate me.
His wife came in tears and said, you don't love me. You hate me. You have given me a riddle, but you haven't told me the answer. And then he goes, I haven't even told the answer to my father or mother. Why would I tell you? That's tough. So she cried. She cried whenever she was with him and kept it up the rest of the celebration. So she cried pretty much for a long time. And on the 7th day, she was still nagging him and tormenting him. Blah, 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 blah. If you hadn't, blah. Okay, so he pretty much got so annoyed with her that he ended up telling her. So I get to give you guys the riddle too, actually. Out of the one who eats came something to eat. Out of the strong came something sweet. That was the riddle. Like, figure it out what those things are. So she nags him for days, a week pretty much, and he tells her because he's like had enough. He's like, what is sweeter than honey? What is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion? So the answer was the lion and the honey that he had killed and the honey that he ate off the lion. That's what came from something strong. But he knows, like, okay, he tells her the girl goes, tells the people come up to him and are like, they tell him the answer on the very last day. Like, hey, this is the answer to the riddle. And they're like, if you hadn't, he knows that he got the information from her. So he goes crazy. What he does is he kills 30 people and he takes their clothes and he gives it to them. He's like, here's the 30 that I owe you. It's from the dead people that he got from. He's like, bang, boom, bam.
Savage.
Yeah. And then he just left. He like kind of dipped but his girl's still there. And the girl gets with one of the 30 friends that came with him. And that's how that chapter ends.
Dang.
Boom. But Judges 15, as soon as it happens, like, I'm going into my wife's room to sleep with her. But his dad didn't let him in. And I thought you must hate her because he just left. So I gave her in marriage to your best man. Dang. Best man took the girl. And he's like trying to he's like, oh, go get with her sister kind of thing. He's like, nah, I'm good. So he's obviously pissed now. He's extra pissed. He killed 30 people. This happened. So what he does next, he's like, I'm going to get 300 foxes. I'm going to tie their tails together, but there's going to be like a torch too with them. He's like, go run through their crops. So 300 foxes in pairs. So 150 tied up foxes just burn up all their crops and everything. The Philistines are obviously mad. They're like, who did this? And then someone's father-in-law told them that it was Samson's. They're like, oh, freak, we got to get Samson now. And they're trying to take their revenge on him. And what they do is, I'm pretty sure they kill the girl. Yes. Okay. So right above 7, the Philistines went and got the woman and her father. That was the threat in the beginning. If she didn't tell them the answer to the riddle, they're like, we're going to kill you and we're going to kill your family pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So then the foxes things happens and they ended up killing her and killing her family.
Right.
And now Samson's mad. He's like, I won't rest until I take my revenge. So he attacked the Philistines with great fury, killed many of them. And then he went to live in a cave. So Samson killed all of them. And he's like, I'm dipping now. Blah, 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 blah. They're trying to find him. 3,000 men went up to Judah, to the cave. They said, don't you realize the Philistines rule over us? What are you doing to us? And then Samson's like, I only did to them what they did to me. That was 11. Now I'm at 12. But the men of Judah told him, we have come to tie you up and hand you over to the Philistines. Samson said, promise that you won't kill me yourselves, that he'll go with them But just, let me go to the Philistines. So they promised that they wouldn't kill him. Came out shouting. They brought him to him, and Samson goes up shouting victory. The Spirit of God came powerfully upon Samson. He snapped the ropes with his arms, as if they were burnt strands of flax. So he just broke them really easily. And then he found, this is like another, like the famous story pretty much. He found the jaw of a donkey. He picked it up, and with that jaw, he killed 1,000 people of the Philistines. Jeez. Then Samson said, with the jawbone of a donkey, I piled them up. I'm in 16. The end of, 16. With the jawbone of a donkey, I piled them in heaps. With the jawbone of a donkey, I've killed 1,000 men. When he finished boasting, he threw away the jawbone and the place was named Jawbone Hill.
Oh, wow.
I like it when they name places after things that happen, and sometimes in some of those things are like, and it's still there today kind of thing. I'll be like looking it up. I'm like, where is this place at?
That's cool. I didn't know your translation says that. This one says Ramoth, or Lehi. Means Jawbone Hill.
Oh, crazy. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, because I have Lehi in here somewhere. Arrived at Lehi, yeah.
Ramoth, Lehi.
Yeah, so same thing. Samson's now he killed all these people and stuff. He's very thirsty. He cries out to the Lord for help. You've given me this great victory by the strength of your servant. Do I have to die of thirst and fall to the hands of these pagans? So God created water out of the ground, came out gushing out of the water, out of the ground. And then he kind of refilled himself. And then I think it's, so the spring of the one who cries out. And it's still in Lehi to this day.
And
but yeah, those are like the pre-tense of like what Samson is. Because now the next chapter, it's kind of the end of his life. This is like the most famous part of what Samson is.
Delilah.
Yes,
I've heard that
her name is Delilah.
That's what I've heard.
So it's funny that it's the beginning of it. The first verse is he went to Philistine, in town of Gaza, and spent the night with a prostitute. That's the first verse. So he's just like, man. And I would love to know like how long after the battle. This is like right after battle. He's like, okay, I need to let some more testosterone out, kind of thing. Like, let me
skill it.
I think I'm just gonna skip over a bit. So Samson falls in love with a girl named Delilah. And right away, people know this. In 5, the rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, entice Samson to tell her what makes him so strong so he can be overpowered and tied up securely. Then each of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver. So pretty much throughout this chapter, they're trying to get her to tell him what makes him so strong. And he tells them like 3 lies. And all 3 times she goes to the rulers, they tell him, and they go after him like in the middle of the night. And it's so funny. If you read the chapter, Delilah like tells them like, watch out, the Philistines are going to get you kind of thing. And they're like, and it says like they're hidden. Mm-hmm. And then like whatever lies he told them, they do to him, but he breaks free from whatever they're trying to tie him up with. How much of it is just like the girl deceiving him, and how much of it is he just like a buffoon? Or like, is he like that blinded by love kind of thing where he's just like, there's no way she would do this to me. Even though it's so obvious that
he told her exactly all that.
Because it's 3 lies. He's like, if I were tied up with new bowstrings that haven't been dried yet, I would become as weak as anyone else. And then they she goes to him and they tie him up. And she had some hidden men in the inner rooms of her house. She cried out, Samson, the Philistines have come to capture you. But Samson snapped the bowstrings as a piece of the strings snap when it is burned by fire. So the secret of his strength was not discovered. And this happens 2 more times. She tells him like 2 more things until Until...
Wait, she tells him, says, then Delilah said to Samson, you have made me a fool of me.
Yeah.
You lied to me.
Yeah. She gets mad that she's
lying. Tell me how you can be tied.
Yeah,
What?
she's lying. She's like, or she's upset that he's lying to her so many times.
It's crazy.
So like here it says, Delilah pouted. How can you tell me I love you when you don't share your secrets with me? You made fun of me 3 times now and you still haven't told me what makes you strong. She tormented him with her nagging day after day after day until he was sick to death with it. And then he finally tells her the secret. My hair has never been cut, he confessed, for I was dedicated to God as a Nazirite from birth. If my head were shaved, my strength would leave me and I would become as weak as anyone else. So what's she do? She tells the Philistine rulers. They come back. Someone goes to him while he's sleeping on her lap, cuts his hair, and then he gets weak. And then they're obviously like tied up and stuff. When he woke up, I'm in 20. Mm-hmm. When he woke up, he thought, I will do as before and shake myself free. But he didn't realize the Lord had left him. So the Philistines captured him, gouged his eyes. So no more eyes. He's blind. They took him to Gaza, where he was bound with bronze chains and forced to grind grain in the prison. But before long, his hair began to grow back. So he must have been in prison for a very long time.
Dang.
For his hair to grow back.
Straight up.
Basically, the gist that this is like, there's like there's like famous pictures of him on the pillars.
Mm-hmm. I remember
his hair's kind of thing. To the point, the very climax of it is him just like shouting to God, like, I'll find it because it is like a powerful thing. They make fun of him. They use him to make entertainment to entertain themselves. In 25, it's like they're half drunk. They're like, bring out Samson so he can amuse us. So he was brought from the prison to amuse them, and they had him stand between the pillars and supporting the roof. Blah, blah, blah. Samson told young servant who was leading him by hand, place my hands against the pillars that hold up the temple. I want to rest against them. 3,000 people were at the temple. Oh, 3,000 men and women on the roof who are watching as Samson amused them. And then here we go. Samson prayed to the Lord, Sovereign Lord, remember me again. Oh God, please strengthen me just one more time. With one blow, let me pay back the Philistines for the loss of my 2 eyes. Then Samson put his hands on 2 pillars that held up the temple, pushing against them with both hands. And he prayed, let me die with the Philistines. And the temple crashed down on the Philistine rulers and all the people. So he killed more than people than he died. When he died, than he had his entire lifetime.
Yeah.
Boom. Samson dead.
Dang.
He has like 4,000, 5,000 bodies to his name.
That's crazy.
Dead. What a way to go out.
That's dope.
I couldn't tell you like the moral of the story other than it's just like he baffles me so much because it's like I'm trying to get in his mind to the point where he's like, it's like he wants it to happen, kind of. Like, why does he let this girl, or maybe he's just that in love where he just like believes anything.
That's true.
Yeah. Or he's just having fun. He's like, maybe I'll tell her this and see what happens, kind of thing. Like, I know they won't get me, kind of thing. Like,
dang.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But that is the IJRV version of Samson.
Cool. I like it. I like that. Again, that's the story I've heard about.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I didn't hear the beginning part. I didn't know about
Yeah.
But I knew that he and again, this was also recently. I didn't really know much about this story either.
Yeah.
I have heard the name Delilah before, but I didn't know that's where it was from.
Don't marry a Delilah.
Nope. And then I also knew that he did end up killing himself and all the other
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. That makes me want to read the story too. So that's good, man. I like it.
Thank you, bro.
It's fire. I'm pretty sure Phillip knows about this story though.
Well, it would have been funny with his input. I would wonder what he would have loved. I would love his input on like what the
thoughts
the lie and all this stuff. That we're like, it's just women.
Yeah.
Don't trust women.
Yeah.
Don't be a fool. But yeah, I want to start doing a couple of these here and there.
I like that. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah. So you got like a story? I'll prep, bro. I'll prep for you.
Hey, the one I want to know. Well, I know a little bit about it, but
anything. I can either surprise you or I can prep you a good one.
No, I like the surprises because I'm trying to learn about David myself. I mean, that could also be a good thing too, to know a little bit more about it. But yeah, David is going to take some deep dive.
That's like
from my end.
That's going to be yeah. That might be like 3 podcast episodes.
There was one story that I have heard. Like I said, there's stories I've heard about, and I never. Like I think people confuse them.
Elisha and Elijah.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's them specifically, but I didn't know that one of their bones was somewhere, and they threw a guy, and because it touched his bones, he came back to life. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, I didn't know about that story. And another one, I don't know if it's in the same realm or not. Yeah. But about a guy that I guess some kids were making fun of him because he was bald or something.
Oh, I just recently heard this.
They sent a bear to kill them kids. Yeah. I'm like, I'm like, what the heck?
I just heard this literally this week.
Never make fun of bald people.
Yeah. They'll pray over you and the bear will come out of nowhere and attack you. You're gonna be in a city.
Yeah. New York City. all those stories is cool. Like I said, I've heard about this before, but I never the beginning part. And it's cool now because it kind of makes me want to read it. Yeah. So that's actually that's dope. I like that. Thank you.
Of course, bro.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people here would think it as well.
Yeah, let me know if you guys want anything, stories.
Yeah.
I'll be more prepared next time. I have my notes in my tablet. My tablet is with my son. My son is in bed. So that's all from near right there.
From the dome.
Yeah,
straight from the dome.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adios.
See you next time.
Choo.